Yeah.
Cool, man. I mean, we talked for like 15 minutes, but I guess he didn't record, so we have to start over again.
Why are you throwing me under the bus?
Yes.
I forgot to turn on my
I want
microphone.
everyone to know. I want everyone to know.
I don't know what's happening with me because, like, in the last 2 weeks, I also left my key on the outside of the door.
Oh my
in
god.
the lock twice
Man.
overnight. I don't know what is going on, but anyways, it is what it is.
Dude, but you look super fresh, dude.
Thanks, dude. I just took a shower for our podcast.
That's nice.
Okay, that was.
What
I
was
don't know
that?
why I did that. I don't know. Let's just move on.
But cool, man. That's awesome that you. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I fixed the washing machine.
Oh,
yesterday.
nice. How long did that take?
It was leaking.
Oof.
It took I didn't do it throughout. I did it over the course of the day. And yeah, it's nice. I cleaned it up and shit.
That's good.
You know,
you
you
took
gotta
a shit.
treat
You mean?
your electronic. Huh?
You said and shit, so you took a shit.
Dude, I say and shit at the end of
I
every
know.
sentence.
I know that was a joke, but that was bad. That's really
Jesus,
bad.
dude, are you working towards being a comedian? Because you should really consider that. Hey. Anyway,
I don't know.
so
yeah.
you gotta treat your electronic equipment like your family members. You know?
Okay. What does that
Just
mean?
Scream at them sometimes when they're malfunctioning, but overall you gotta take care of them and make sure they're doing well, keep them clean.
Okay, so you only meet them for Christmas, and is that what you mean? Call them once for birthday?
No,
and
I'm not. No, not like a white European family. like a freaking Asian family.
Dude, I was
call
shocked.
them every day. You gotta be like.
Yeah, sorry, I keep interrupting you.
You gotta stress them out, you know.
That's good, dude. I was shocked. A friend of mine, I think I told you this before, but a friend of mine, his grandma unfortunately passed away years ago. And I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I think they were also pretty close. And he was like, oh, that's fine. And then I was like, where's your grandma now? And I think that was the day after. And he was like, oh yeah, she's home. And I was like, oh, okay, so your mom is with her? And he was like, no. I was like, okay, who's with her then? And he was like, no one. She's alone at home. And it just blew my mind. I couldn't believe, like, his grandma was like 85 or something. She lost her husband of, I don't know, 50, 60 years. And she was just left alone in her apartment. That it just blew my mind. How could you do that? I just couldn't believe it. Like, I remember after my father passed away, that happened at 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. And I remember 30 minutes later, already the first people showed up. 30 minutes later, in the middle of the night. And not just one person, but like several. That's, I mean, the Koreans, you know,
Family
that was
members or what?
amazing. No,
Korean
not even
family members or
Korean family members
Korean
from church.
people.
Korean people from church.
Ah, okay.
I will never forget that. It's insane how, I mean, you know, in those times of need, that just helps so much. And I remember for one full week, I had no moment for myself because we had people over all the time who like came and comforted us. Like, it was the nicest thing ever. They cooked for us even so that we don't have to worry about that. They cook for everyone who's there. Like, it was so nice. And I just, oh my God. In that time when someone passes away, you should never be alone. Also, you're very vulnerable to committing suicide also, you know, because you're not thinking properly. Yeah. Shocking.
Well, I wish we had
Sorry, I
caught
didn't
the
wanna...
first half of the podcast because it was way happier than this. I guess.
Yeah, that was quite depressing now. That was quite depressing.
Yeah.
Yesterday also, actually, I was at the show because yesterday was Mental Health Day, for anyone who knows, 10th of October. And so I was at a show.
No, 10/10.
10/10. And so...
Is there any significance or...
I don't know, but it was Mental Health Day. And Moni, you know, Moni Zhang, she, who's awesome, she organizes one charity event, which was awesome. So all the donations went to, I think, a suicide prevention hotline and another organization that helps people with depression. And so I was there, and then after my set, you know, I brought them to laugh. And then I actually, for like a minute or so, I shared just briefly how I was very suicidal at some point and I had depression and all that. And I just told them, look, life is so worth living, and I understand that sometimes it's really tough and you might think of suicide, but please don't ever do that. Life is worth living. Just please keep going. Take it day by day. Please keep going. And I felt like I just dropped the mood a bit, but also it was nice because then people came up to me later on. Anna, for example, she actually was crying, literally. And she said, oh, that was so beautiful. Thank you so much. And I felt so good after that.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool that you're able to... that's really brave that you're able to share, be so candid on stage.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't go into details, but yeah. I think also there was a safe environment to say that, right? And I mean, this is going to be on YouTube and Spotify and stuff, but yeah, it's going to be very public.
Now it's just, now you're just downplaying your sexiness, man.
Oh, hey.
Don't downplay your sexiness, bro. Just
I don't. Oh, dude, guess where I'm gonna go eat later?
Where?
Naan.
Bubble tea.
No,
dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so good, man.
I know. What was that?
No, dude. That's what happens to me when I think of Indian food, dude. Good Indian food.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
You don't want to see what's happening underneath the I have a very interesting relationship with Indian food.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
I haven't been there since we went there together, so I'm really looking forward to it. It's this Indian place.
So affordable.
So affordable.
But dude,
oh my god.
I'm so freaking happy. I'm gonna have some chicken pho later.
Nice.
Oh, dude, I'm so excited.
Already cooking?
No, I'm gonna start cooking after we're done.
Okay. Nice. What are you doing today? Are you staying home? Are you staying home and cooking?
I'm going to a solo show of my buddy Benedikt Mittmansgruber.
Oh.
Yeah, he's from the Mühlviertel, not the Mühlviertel.
In Lower Austria.
Yeah, in Lower Austria, and he's really funny.
Yeah.
When I get his jokes. Unfortunately, despite the fact that I've been speaking German for 25 years, there's certain jokes that fly over my head. But I understand a good 70-80%, and when I do, it's really, really good shit. So
that's good,
I assume that stuff I don't understand is even better. But yeah, I'm going to his solo show tonight just to check it out.
Is Julia going as well?
I don't know, maybe.
Okay. All right,
yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, man. Possibly, because they are friends, but that's...
yeah. It's odd, man. I don't know. Let's see, because the Rona is happening. Oh, by the way, I bumped into someone who had Rona. I don't know if she wants me to say the name, so I won't say. I guess it's fine, but still. And she's awesome. And she was at home for 2 weeks, and she said basically it was like having a hangover. That's how it felt like. So for her specifically.
Yeah, but the symptoms are so. Diverse, right?
I think so, but she said she would have never thought or even tested herself unless I think her friend had corona, and then she had to get tested, and then she realized she's positive as well. But yeah, who knows, man? Are you also watching the American elections? Looking at it?
No.
At all?
No.
Are you not interested?
No, not at all.
You don't care who wins? Whether Biden wins or not?
No, I don't, because I have no influence over it. So why would I care about it?
Because it affects us. But okay, fine. You
yeah,
don't. Yeah, that's true. You don't.
It'll affect me once it's like I'm interested who's gonna win, but until then, why should I be
right?
interested?
You can't change the outcome. That's true.
Yeah.
Especially since you cannot vote, otherwise it would matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. But okay. Well. All right. I think it is very important in any case. Dude, have you seen the last episode of The Boys?
The Boys?
Yeah. The Boys.
All right, can I go on a rant about The Boys?
Oh, what? Really? I thought you loved the show.
Yeah, can I?
Oh yeah, please.
Well, I did.
What did you
and
finish?
season
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Right.
so I'm not gonna say any spoilers.
Who
All I'm
cares,
gonna say
man?
is
Like,
that
just say it. Like, guys,
Okay, who
if you
cares?
haven't seen season 2 of Boys yet, please.
I don't need to spoil
Okay.
anything to say
Okay.
what I need to say. So
Okay.
like, but season 2 for me was a giant disappointment. I don't know, like season 1 was interesting, and in season 1 it really felt like the boys were in danger constantly. But season 2 was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It never felt like any of these superheroes were threatening. You know, it never felt like the boys were in any danger of dying. And then also weird things like Kimiko was so strong in season 1, and in season 2 she was so weak. She like never did any of the cool things, you know, the like she never did any of that.
I don't know. She wasn't also a good
Frenchie's
character. I
whole-
thought she's a
Frenchie's Frenchie's whole story sucked.
yeah.
Mother's Milk, why was he even he never had a clear reason for sticking around. Then also weird scenes, like they were so interested in Becca, but it was like, why would you be interested in Becca? You know, you've never like
Right.
Butcher's not really their friend. He's just a guy who used, you know, their anger or whatever to recruit them. And they were never friends or anything like that.
He's kind of a
Butcher
shit
screwed
person,
them
actually.
over actually so many
Butcher,
times.
yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of a shitty person.
Yeah.
And then he's like, I promised Becca that I would take care of the son of Ryan. And then in the next scene, Ryan just drives off with the CIA.
Yeah. I was like, what?
And I was like, okay. I was like,
No.
wait, wasn't he supposed like
Take care of him?
oh,
Yeah,
I
that's what I
promised.
thought too.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
And Ryan is such a little baby. He's like, oh, I need my mommy, I need my daddy. And then like, and then he's super cool with just getting into a dark car.
Right. That's what I
driving
thought
off
too.
with-
Like his
with
mom
no-
just
no-
died, and
Yeah,
he doesn't really.
with like
yeah.
no other people that he knows. And
Yeah,
and
that
then
was
Homelander was standing in front of Billy
Mhm.
Butcher twice, and both times I didn't even feel like this much tension, because they've just turned the superheroes into, whenever they need them to be weak, Stormfront like shoots Huey, Mother's Milk, and Frenchie 3 times with her thunder stuff, and each time they just get up. Then she flips a freaking car over, it rolls 15 times, and Mother's Milk opens the door, unbuckles his belt, gets out, and clears the area. I'm like, bro, aren't you at least a little bit dizzy? You know?
Yeah.
Dude, this season was huge. It had great scenes. I loved Stormfront as a character because I hated her, and I loved it.
Yeah. She was a good character for sure.
She was good, and when they were stomping the shit out of her, I was literally laughing out loud by myself. I thought it was the best scene ever, because they were just like, "Die, bitch, die, Nazi bitch," and like it was so satisfying to see her get her ass kicked.
Yeah, that was a great storyline. That she was the. Sure, yeah.
That was an awesome storyline.
That was a great
no
storyline.
doubt. Awesome storyline. Her going through that building and just, you know, when you first realize what a psycho she is.
Yeah, because
that was shocking.
Because not only that, but when she killed that one Kimiko's
Asian
brother,
guy.
and she's like, "You yellow bastard," so I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
You know, I was like, and then how she looks at A-Train the whole time, we were like, what the fuck was that going on? And then
slowly
and you realize,
find out that she's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the backstory I thought was awesome. Like,
great.
She married the guy who owned it, and the guy happened to be a secret whatever.
And that's why she loves Homelander, because he's a freaking perfect Aryan.
Exactly,
like that was a great story.
Yeah. And then also some of the stuff where like she would say things to Ryan, and Homelander would be like, okay, you know, like he had certain facial expressions where he'd be like, okay, like she's kind of talking shit. I even like that part, but
dude, Homelander is still awesome though, man, because he's so you can see how insecure he is. Like, it's insane. Yeah.
Carl Urban and Homelander, the actor,
they're friends.
Are like 2 of the best actors ever. Oh, they're okay, great. They're friends. They're 2 of the like their acting is like here, and the writing is like here. You know.
Yeah. Who else do you like? I mean, those are the 2 best characters. I mean, definitely Homelander is amazing.
I mean, the deep story was kind of interesting.
I think it's he's like the funny character now because he's stupid.
Yeah, Yeah,
Because what he
his
did is
his thing-
horrible, but they managed to make him look like a weirdo, stupid guy now. Although he's a sexual predator actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I thought
I
Starlight's
just
story
where
is
he says, "Oh,
terrible.
that's my shoulder." I thought that was I laughed so hard when he's in the bar, he's drinking, and then he's like, "That's my shoulder right there." They cut me out. Yeah.
That's my shoulder.
Yeah. That
The
was
deep.
funny. The deep is so. Yeah. Anyways,
He's so
A Train I think is so boring, man. His super like I don't
A-Train,
every time,
terrible.
dude. Every time I see him like wearing that stuff, I just think, oh, it looks so cheap. It looks like a
He looks
high
like such a
school
dork.
production. Yeah, with the glasses and the
And
protection
and
that he's
so
wearing.
and first of all, he out of all the superheroes, he looks like the biggest idiot, like standing in a club or like going around parties in his clown costume.
Yeah,
the other
yeah,
ones they pull
yeah.
it off somehow.
Yeah,
But he doesn't pull it off.
no.
And his story is so boring. Like he clearly did nothing with Pop Claw. Like they could have just had him be super mega depressed or super mega angry.
Yeah.
'cause
Oh
of
yeah.
Pop Claw.
That's. Oh yeah.
None of
Oh,
that
yeah.
shit. None of
Yeah.
that shit. None of the drug stuff. He's like he was interesting because he was secret. Like he loved the stage, the spotlight, but secretly he loved this girl. But he didn't. He
Yeah, they
he
could
didn't
have
wanna
done
mix
so much
them
more
up.
out of it. That's true. For
And
season
then-
one,
and
that
then
was
he
good.
was on
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah.
He was on drugs.
And now
and
he's
then in the
not
second
suddenly.
season,
Yeah.
they took away the drugs. They took away the love interest.
Yeah.
He was like super boring.
Yeah. And the background was kind of unclear. I think he just grew up poor, right? I think that's mentioned.
His
but-
brother is gone.
Oh yeah,
Like,
his
that
brother's
was also
not. Oh yeah.
an interesting small thing where
Yeah.
he told his brother to fuck off.
Yeah.
That was also kind of interesting. Nothing with that, and it was shit, dude. I didn't like
Yeah.
it.
Lamp lighter was kind of interesting. I thought that was pretty good.
He was interesting, yeah. And then he was there, but then he was like, yeah, I burn these dudes in the psycho ward, but then yeah, I will work with you and I will testify for you, and then it's like. And
And
then
he
also
burns
like
himself,
Huey.
yeah.
Oh, we gotta break into the tower.
Dude,
He's
Huey
like,
is
"Nah,
so
you can't
boring, man. I don't like the characters
so
that much.
bad. So bad. Oh, we need to break into the tower. You can't break into the tower. You must know a secret entryway. Actually, I do. And then they break into the tower like in the next scene. Like it's no
That's so
problem
true.
to break into the. Yeah, it's not a problem, you know. I need to go to the tower. Oh wait, there is a secret entry. Here we go. I hope that my handprint still works.
Yeah.
It still works. What a dude. The show is terrible, man.
That was
So
horrible.
bad.
Yeah, that was stupid. That was really
That
stupid.
was horrible.
Especially like it's the most heavily guarded place, and they can just enter in and out, go in and out, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh man, Homelander definitely a
Yeah,
great
it's-
character. Definitely a great
Dude,
character.
characters, actors, great. But even that very last scene, I was like, okay, yeah, we get it. He's a freak, you know.
Yeah.
Like we don't have to. You know, I thought they overdid it as well with the last one. Obviously,
Maybe.
I love the milk shit. My roommate and I, we always say, like, when we eat something good, we're like, delicious. 'Cause you remember that?
He watches
Remember
that
when he
too.
did that?
No.
Yeah, he
I don't
watches
know.
it too, yeah.
Oh.
He was like, because the first time he sees Billy in the cave, and then he's like, oh, Billy, I had a great breakfast this morning. Pancakes. Delicious.
God. What do you think will happen with the kid?
I don't give a shit. I don't care. I'm not wasting any more time on this show.
Really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Honestly?
it sucks.
Dude,
I
I
don't
think the
care.
ending was pretty interesting. Actually, that was quite a twister for me. Twist.
I mean, Homelander standing
No,
there
no,
and
no,
like,
no,
being
no, no.
scared of a mobile phone.
No, how they brought up that collective church thing, and then the founder calls the senator.
Right.
I thought that
yeah,
was a
yeah.
great scene. That was like, whoa.
That is mildly interesting.
That
What's
is pretty
her,
good.
What's her end game? Why is she?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, yeah. Why is she exactly? Why is she? Also, that means why
That
did she
is-
do
that
that
is-
in the congressional hearing? Why did she do that? Because she actually was losing then.
Because she stood to benefit. But I guess
No, she did not, actually.
Gonna
Because
huh?
she
No,
did
she
not-
would have benefited if if they hadn't blown, if the people,
Yeah,
if the
exactly,
attack
exactly,
hadn't happened.
exactly.
Yeah.
So she's actually for the soups in a way, because also this guy was like, hey, I have so much dirty things on all the soups, so we can cooperate. And then she's like, okay, and then she kills him, right? So
Yeah.
she doesn't want the soups to. So she kind of does support the soups, I guess.
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
You know, it is what it is.
It is what it is. So wow, okay, you're very disappointed. I remember you were raving about the show, saying it's the best show ever, and
Because this first season, I still think it was freaking awesome. But the first season had stakes, and I felt scared, and I thought that the boys were in danger. In this season, they were never in danger. They were They were literally standing. They would stand face to face with superheroes, and you never felt any issue. And in season 1, it was like if you encounter a superhero, like you could be dead within a millisecond.
I'm just thinking, did that happen? I think, yeah, I guess.
Dude, look at the way Robin died. They were just standing on the street,
Right.
and
Right.
she got completely evaporated.
Yeah. Insane. Insane. I'm also looking forward to. I mean, the guy Gus Fring, right, from Breaking Bad is in it, so
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be good. So far, he
Yeah, I
didn't have
guess-
too many scenes, but
His roles are so diverse since he played Gus Fring.
yeah,
He's just Gus Fring in like every TV show.
yeah, yeah,
And
he is.
he does it great, no doubt. But
He
it's
does
like,
it. Yeah, he's great.
You know, but it shows you kind of the level of creativity in some of the people who make those decisions. They're like, who should we get to play a ruthless like tycoon? Oh yeah, let's just get Gus Fring. You know. And it shows you the level of creativity in the Breaking Bad guys, because they were like, "Yo, we need this guy. We need you to play this kind of character, right?"
Before Breaking Bad, like he didn't
That's
play
what I
bad
mean.
guys. Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah.
Breaking
yeah.
Bad, they created
Yeah.
that character,
Yeah.
and when others coast off, you can tell that that the guys who created it,
Yeah.
those were the guys who were the kind of the creative ones.
Because I watched the movie. I was watching it again recently. The Usual Suspects. I was watching parts of it, and then he was actually a cop in that movie. He was a
Gus?
detective. Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
a complete different character.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, that's a great twist scene. Damn, that realization where he's like, he realizes who Kaiser Sose is.
Yes.
That's a great scene with the hand and the limp.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
and
a
the
great
limping.
scene.
Yeah.
The limping, Jesus.
Guys, I'm so sad.
Freaking Kevin Spacey,
Damn.
man. Oh, he was a great actor, but freaking asshole.
He's like going nuts, I heard. He's
Is
like
he?
releasing videos. Well, apparently he keeps releasing videos and using the accent of his
Frank Underwood.
House of Cards guy. Yeah, and like they're very like they're not quite clear what exactly, but he's released a couple of videos apparently on Twitter where he's
Okay.
like, "The truth shall be come to the light, and when it does," or some bullshit. Like you'd have to
Okay.
check it out. But
Did you watch House of Cards? That was a great show. I freaking loved it.
I stopped watching when he threw the woman onto the subway, and the only reason he didn't get caught was because the camera flickered or something.
No, he was in a the camera didn't capture where he was.
Yeah, I thought that was really stupid.
I mean, that's kind of stupid, yes, but actually got really good after. Up until the
Alright.
point where he, yeah,
I
they
thought it
just
was
cut
good
him out.
before that.
Oh yeah, season 1 was amazing. I think season 3 or 4 was really good. One of those was really good. Season 2 I thought was kind of eh, but yeah, man, yeah,
What
that
about
was a
Gus
great
Fring,
show.
dude. Was he also in House of Cards?
No, but Raimi was, and he's blowing up a lot. I think he's in many movies and shows now.
Who?
Raimi, who was in Moonlight, he won an Oscar for Moonlight.
I don't know. never
Did
seen
you watch
Moonlight.
Moonlight?
No.
It's really good. Okay.
What about Titanic, dude?
Oh, great! One of the best movies of all time, man.
I want to watch Titanic.
Do it! It's so good.
Will you watch Titanic with me?
Sure. Oh no, that's another movie. That's Bodyguard.
That's Bodyguard. Dude, you need to watch the Bodyguard video and the part at which she stage dives, and then I guess the crowd is kind of attacking her or something.
Okay.
And then Kevin Costner like rushes through the crowd and he's just like like punching people out of the way, and then he grabs her and he picks her up, right? And he picks her
I
up,
think I
and then-
remember that. Yeah.
And then they pan to her face and she's like, it's fucking amazing, dude. This is like the greatest scene ever, dude. I love it. Yeah. I always get sad when I think of Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I just also thought like it's so incredible how she was such a huge talent, amazing voice, and then she dies that unfortunate, like in that manner. I mean, towards the end of her life, she looked horrible.
8 months before she died, she did a concert and it was very bad, and then she died. It's fucking terrible, dude. But you know what? We'll always have the good stuff.
That song.
The hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she has a lot of good songs.
She has a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
That song, One Moment in Time, I think is amazing.
Oh shit.
And I Will Always Love You, obviously, is amazing.
And then the one she did with Mariah Carey for the Prince of Egypt.
Oh, dude, Prince of Egypt was a pretty good movie.
When You Believe. When You Believe.
When you...
Sung by Vinnie Vincetti.
Vinnie Vincetti.
Oh shit, dude! I think we're about to reach 30, anyways.
Yeah. That's a great movie, Prince of Egypt. Vinnie Vincetti has to make a call again. I think he might call next week or the week after. I think so. Alright, guys.
It'd be like,
yeah.
Wait,
thank you
don't
so
you want to play the video?
Oh right, so we have a video. There's a video
I
that
got a video from my buddy Roland, who was bragging about. He wasn't bragging. I asked him, but he was telling me about how much he can squat, and then I screamed it out loud because I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't freaking. How do you say? It was just a lot. And then he sent me this video, and I said, "You made a big mistake sending me this video because I'm putting it on the podcast." So it's him squatting 135 kilos.
How much?
Which is like 2.5 Alis. How much? 135 kilos.
That's amazing, though. That's a lot.
That's insane, right?
That's insane.
He said his personal record is 180, I think.
Wow. For squatting, that's
crazy.
insane. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing, man. I think the most I ever squatted was like 80 kilos or something.
Yeah, me too. I used to do 5 times 80. Sorry, 5 repetitions of 80 5 times.
Him kissing. Nice. That's what I'm...
Yeah, I told him.
Wow, that's amazing,
anyways,
honestly.
Yeah. But dude, anyways, you might see Roland at my open mic on the 19th of October, Monday.
That's
in
cool,
case
man.
you want to see those beautiful
cool.
legs squatting
good.
135 kilos.
Cool, man. What's the show called? 19th of October?
English comedy open mic at Loop Fiend.
And when are you doing your 30 minutes?
Oh, those I'll do, I think, in November. I said 2nd, but I'm not sure if that's the exact date because I don't have it in my head. But it'll be in November at the beginning. I'll say it next podcast anyways. So.
Okay. Cool, man. Yeah. Great app. Thank you guys so much for listening. Please check out Ali if you're in Vienna, his shows. And yes, please follow us, Ali the Asnine and Pascal Hausberger on Instagram. We're going to be back next week. I'll be back.
And don't forget to go to Joke Wars.
That too. Yeah, thank you.
Joke returns.
Thanks.
I see it.
Yeah.
Peace.